Chamber Talk today is being brought to you by Everybody's Whole Foods. We, every Monday morning, reserve time for the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce. And hey, look who's back in the studios, Detra.
I know. I haven't seen you forever, it seems.
Yeah, it's been several weeks, I think. But
yes, indeed.
You're back. Nice to see you. A beautiful weekend. Got a beautiful week ahead of us. And we had Brian Stone in from the Fairfield High School today. And we were talking about some of the activities. Homecoming's just around the corner and those kind of things. But he was also talking about a number of new teachers in the district. And we want to start there because you had your... is it the new teacher reception or all teacher reception now?
Well,
right?
We call it the back to school reception.
Okay.
Rebranding, of course. But yeah, it's the second year we've had it, kind of in that vein. And we had a new venue this year. We moved it to the convention center and a new format that we had. Dr. Knoll, actually, the superintendent of the Fairfield Community Schools, has suggested we invite businesses in to have booths and tables to interact with the new teachers and the new educators and kind of create more of that style of event. And it went over really well. So we had outgrown, we were going to have it at the fairgrounds, and we kind of outgrew that space. And so quickly adjusted and moved it to the convention center. And we were in the expo hall and had tables set up and people could mill around. And then we had a program. And Mr. Scott Selecta was our speaker, the 2016 Teacher of the Year. Outstanding job, very inspirational. So it was a great event.
It was a great event. Again, it was last Thursday. And again, it's a long-running program. You mentioned it's being rebranded, but it's been a long-running program with the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce for a number of years.
Yes.
Tomorrow is the kickoff for the Leadership Fairfield program, right?
Indeed. Boy, I thought after I got back last week, it's like fall programming is in full swing. So Leadership Fairfield starts. We've got 20 folks in our class this year. We're really excited. So tomorrow's kind of our open meet and greet and a few things. There'll be half-day session, and then from there on, each monthly session is a full day, the first Tuesday of the month.
And then it'll all culminate with the chamber banquet in April, right?
That's right.
With their graduation. I used air quotes, by the way. If you're in radio, something that you might want not do is use air quotes. The folks on Channel 9, will get it.
There you go.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Fairfield Media.
A little something for them.
Let's talk about the next item on your list. This is a new program, a management development program. What is this?
Yeah, so some folks were a little confused that maybe this was the same thing as Leadership Fairfield, but it's really specific to managers and developing those skills that you need for managing people. And we're offering this in partnership with ATW Training Solutions, which is out of the Des Moines area. And it also uses a variety of learning techniques, including some in-person classroom, webinars, podcasts, book reading, so some things that are people do on their own. And it's really, like I said, specific to management. And they first offered this in the Fairfield area in 2014, and some of our local manufacturers took advantage of it, Agri-Plastics in particular. Lori Schaefer, Wheaton, big fan of the program. And so we're trying to offer it again. They have this program ongoing in Des Moines, but that's a long ways for people to drive, send folks. And so we're trying to do it here local in Southeast Iowa.
Is there a cost or registration for this program, Detra?
There is a cost, and it's just under $1,100. So this is, kind of a different tier, too, as far as cost goes. But again, for that, when you're looking to develop new managers or you've got managers that just want to brush up on some of those skills, it's really honed in on that and top-notch content.
If you want more information, you can email the chamber. It's chamber@fairfieldiowa.com. By the way, make sure you sign up for the Monday morning newsletter that comes out the week that will be. A quick overview of the things happening this week and a peek into the future as well. And you can also log on to the chamber's website at fairfieldiowa.com and click on the calendar. The other thing that you have going on middle of the week this week is the Google workshop, right?
Yeah, we're calling it Google Got It Right for Your Business. And this is an open house style workshop from 8 to 11 in the morning at the Indian Hills Computer Center. And so that's just upstairs at the Carnegie Museum. Or downstairs, I guess. But what we're going to be doing then is invite folks to come in and check their profile, or if the information isn't quite updated and correct, we will help you with that. Mark Cohen, who's a local digital strategist, is going to be helping us with that. And again, we all kind of do this now. If you've got your smartphone and you're looking for a place to shop or to eat, and if you see incorrect information or incomplete information, sometimes you'll just bypass that and go on to the next. So we want our businesses to make sure they're getting every potential customer that comes across.
Search engine optimization.
Absolutely.
At its finest. And again, that's Wednesday from 8 to 11. It says open house style here in my notes. Explain that.
Well, that means you can come and go.
Yep.
So it's not a 3-hour workshop. Maybe you say, oh, I can come at 8:15 and you drop in and, by 8:30 we have you done and you're out the door.
Okay.
But we do need advanced registration, reservations made so that we know who to expect and when. So
those are some items that are happening this week. I know
Yes.
there's some things early next week and into the next couple of weeks. Let's highlight those.
Yeah. So real quickly, we've got our Fairfield Works is coming up, which is our program that we're doing to connect high school students with local businesses and to help them understand careers they may have in Fairfield or even, outside of Fairfield, if that's their desire for a while. And that's going to kick off Monday, which is the first in-service day of the fall, from 10 a.m. to noon. And we'll be meeting at the high school. And we'll talk a little bit about the program, what we've got lined up as far as other site visits to other businesses, learn about writing a resume, participate in activities to develop soft skills, and we try to always offer free lunch. We'll have pizza.
Yeah. When you are dealing with high school kids, pizza is the key word.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this is the same program that you've had students go to Cambridge and Agra.
Yes, we kind of kicked it off last spring, and so we're gearing up for this fall. And we really want, the parents to help encourage their kids to attend as well. It's going to be transferable information, no matter what they want to do, to be exposed to things.
And this is essentially the introduction to the Fairfield Works 2017 program.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like I often say, in order to be something, you have to see something. So, there's lots of careers and you don't know what exactly might stick or pique your interest. So expose yourself to all kinds of things.
That's next Monday at 10 o'clock, parents
Yes.
and students. All right, the Retail and Restaurant Managers Workshop continues to meet.
Yep. So that working group's going to meet last Monday of the month, September 25th from 8 to 9 a.m. And this time we're going to be hosted on campus at MUM. So we're excited about that.
All right, what else is on the calendar?
We've also got Business After Hours is coming up. Will be hosted by neighborhood builders and developers towards the end of the month on Thursday, September 28th.
Will that be at the condos?
It will be.
Okay.
So we're excited about that.
South Main Street.
And then looking ahead to next month is Manufacturers Appreciation Month, and we'll have our Manufacturers Appreciation Luncheon on October 4th. And just a quick reminder to folks that anyone is welcome to attend with a reservation and be $20, and you can call the chamber office for that.
Before we look at the specifics on the calendar this week, I do know that there was a note online and also in our notes today that Larry out the Best Western Kokomo's Inns has offered his location out there as a drop-off point for people who want to make donations for hurricane relief.
Yes. Yep. He had contacted our office and asked if we knew of anyone else doing this, and we didn't. And so he's graciously stepped up. So some of the things they're looking for: dry clothes, bleach, shampoo, trash bags, diapers, rubber gloves, soap, pull-ups, scrub sponges, wipes, towels, first aid kits, boxes, box knives, pet items. So, please be generous and drop those off.
All right. Again, it's Chamber Talk here on a Monday morning, brought to you by Everybody's Whole Foods. Let's jump into this week's calendar.
All right. A lot of things going on. So one of the first things this morning at the library, we've got story and songs for toddlers in pre-K and their parents. So this is at 10 a.m. Also happening all this week is the Fairfield Public Library book sale, and that goes from 9:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. or depending on their hours each night. And so they've got an inventory of fiction, nonfiction, DVDs, VHS tapes, music CDs, audiobooks, and other children materials, all at great prices. And the other thing, of course, all your purchases help support the library's programs and events. And then also tonight, in remembrance of 9/11, is the Unity Candlelight Vigil, which is going to be hosted by our students community at MUM. This is from 7:30 to 8:30, and the folks interested are welcome to meet in the new open amphitheater at the bottom of the hill below the Argio Dining Hall. And again, all are welcome. No open flames. Please bring an LED votive candle if you have one and plan to participate. Tomorrow, on Tuesday, we have, our opening session of Leadership Fairfield. The library is having their Build-Off competition, a program they've been offering for quite a while now, and that's at 1 p.m. There's a blood drive at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds in the Activity Center from 2 to 7 p.m., and a fun program after work, after school, Prairie and the Naturalist. So you can meet at the Nature Center, and the naturalist Therese Kaminsky will give you an introduction and general view of the prairie, its history, and information on some of the grasses and forbs found there. So meet at the Nature Center. There's no fee, and you don't have to pre-register, so just show up. On Wednesday, you can start your morning off with coming to our Google Got It Right for your business. Again, kind of an open house style come-and-go workshop from 8 to 11. And it's free for chamber members and $10 for potential members. At the library, it's got another program at 10 a.m., Stories and Songs for pre-K and elementary kids. And Read to Me is at the public library at 1 p.m., where you're encouraged to build up your reading skills and your public speaking skill at the same time. And the farmer's market, Wednesday after work at the farmer's market at the Howard Park from 3 to 6 p.m.
I didn't make it to the farmer's market Saturday. We had our annual bus trip to Chicago, watch a Cub game, but I did go the previous Saturday, and I always have sort of pangs of melancholy when I realize the season's winding down.
I know. So we're getting down to, be done in October. Enjoy what we can. Plus with this great weather we've been having.
Yeah.
What a fun time.
Let's look at Thursday and beyond.
Yeah, Thursday we've got Lego time at the public library at 4 p.m. So they'll bring the Legos, you bring the creativity. Also there's a workforce open house at the Indian Hills Community College campus for the Iowa Works program. And that's from 5 to 7 p.m. And everyone is welcome. They would like you to reserve ahead of time. You can RSVP to Brenda Curran. And if you need her contact information, you can contact our office. A program at the library Thursday night is starting at 7:30 p.m. is Julie Mandarino, a former professor of psychology at Iowa Wesleyan University, is going to offer a presentation called Staying Together, 3 Faces of Love. And she specializes in marriage and family relations and will share some of her expertise in her talk. And also happening Thursday night is comedy legend Bobby Zanny Baby at 7:30 at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. On Friday is the Jefferson County Health Center Foundation Golf Tournament. I've been hearing Wanda talk about this as they're getting prepared for that. It'll be at the Walton Club from 8 to 5. Contact Wanda Bagby at the Health Center for more information. And Scratch Cupcakery's mobile truck is going to be at Century Insurance the afternoon from 2 to 6 p.m. So you can check that out. And again, Century Insurance is at 306 West Burlington. So I think you'll probably see a pretty distinct mobile cupcake truck.
Is this the cupcake truck that just every once in a while pops up then?
I don't remember hearing this one in particular, but I don't know everything. Yeah. So
hey, you can't beat a good cupcake.
I know it.
That's Friday, 2 to 6.
Friday from 2 to 6 at Century Insurance.
All right.
And then Friday night, this is your program. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking Live on the Square. Sorry. No. I'm ahead of myself. Friday night is an evening with blues travelers John Popper at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center at 7:30.
By the way, we'll have an interview with John Popper later on this week here
on
the morning show as Dave Fannin spent time with John one day last week.
Oh, awesome.
Now we get to Saturday, and Saturday is the huge day.
There is a lot. That's why I was jumping ahead. So Kiwanis Kids Day is Saturday. So there's pancakes, of course, parade, sidewalk sales. So please patronize your local merchants and check out. A lot of them are clearing out their fall merchandise, getting ready for the winter holidays.
We'll have Darren Hamilton on this program Wednesday morning talking about all the other activities with Kiwanis.
Excellent. Farmers Market, again at the park, 9 a.m. To 2 p.m. And the annual former citywide garage sale. It used to be sponsored by the Chamber, but Relay for Life has picked that up and done it for the last few years. That'll be from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at First National Bank in the downtown parking lot. You can reserve your spot by calling Don Bechtel at 919-2209, one of our Citizens of the Year that was honored at our banquet. Also on Saturday at the university is the Open Sew at the Makerspace from 1 to 5 p.m. So they've got available portable sewing machines, sergers, industrial flat machine, and so forth. And cheers to 10 years at the Convention Center. They're celebrating 10 years of being open and in business, and that's at 6 p.m. And there's tickets available for $60 with general admission. And live on the square, the last one of the season, Blue Cat Alley at 7:30 p.m.
Yeah, so we invite you. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day, Saturday, Kiwanis Kids Day. So all the activities downtown, pancakes start at 6, parade at 11. And when everything's all done, or is it parade at 10?
I think 10.
10. I think you're right, 10. Then all the other activities, and when everything buttons up with Kiwanis Kids Day at 7:30, we'll have Blue Cat Alley on the square. And again, it's a free concert provided by Live on the Square Summer Concert Series.
Awesome. And just to remind folks, when you're downtown, check out those local stores and support your local businesses. And wrapping up after Saturday, on Sunday, we've got a vendor show at the Best Western that Larry's helping organize from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And they're still accepting new vendors. If you're interested in signing up, call Ann Kraus at 451-7979. And lastly, we have a program sponsored by the Jefferson County Conservation Board called Monarch Migration. And this isn't in Fairfield. It's actually at the Lake Sujima North Boat Ramp. You will meet there at 5 and then carpool to where they will catch and tag and release monarchs. So I love hearing Brittany Tiller, I assume, is doing this program, who also works in our office part-time. And she's been talking about getting ready for this program. So spectacular. And people have talked about they're seeing many more monarchs this year than we have in the past.
I've seen one, and it was the first one I've seen in, 5-6 years.
Yeah.
I was excited about it. I don't know why I was excited about it, but I saw, a monarch.
Well, we did such a good job of eradicating some of the milkweed that we had negatively impacted the monarchs. So there's been some efforts to get that restored. So, yes, It's an interesting predicament.
And again, that program is at 5 o'clock on Sunday, North Boat Ramp at Lake Sajim. Now, real quickly, this week, 2 items. Don't forget the Google Got It Right for Your Business. That's Wednesday from 11 to 8. There is a pre-registration. Email the chamber at fairfieldiowa.com to get your name on, or give them a call, 472-2111. And the other program that you may be interested in is the Area Management Development Program, and you're now taking applications for that, right?
Yes, and we're going to decide soon if we're going to have enough for a class. Okay. So if you're interested, please call us ASAP.
All right, there's your calls to action. It's been Chamber Talk here on a Monday. Again, today being brought to us by Everybody's Whole Foods. Detra, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We'll have a look at the markets just around the corner here on 1570 KMCD with the Brownfield Radio Network right after this.